everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Not So Wide Divide. Today, Cody brought up a really interesting topic, just kind of by text over the last couple of weeks of some topics that we're going to get into. And he brought up the secession of the states from the Union, which I thought was a very good topic. I wish Tori was here to discuss this with us.
Right.
But unfortunately, he's got some stuff that he has to take care of today. So I'm going to kind of get into it and see where this goes, because we haven't had, normally we kind of have, 5-10 minute discussions on certain things just to kind of feel out the specific topics. And this one we haven't. We just kind of text about specific topics that we could discuss. And we said, you know what, let's dive into it. So first, I want to ask you, where did this topic come about? Why you said this is something you want to discuss?
I saw it was a news article about a poll that they put out about secession, and specifically, it was, maybe we can try pulling a poll up, but I want to say it was something around 34 to 40% of generalized population I think it was 30 to 40% of independents were in favor of secession, and somewhere along the lines of like 60 something percent of Southerners were in favor of seceding from the Union. And it just kind of struck me like it's something that would be worth discussing and talking about.
Shocking poll finds many Americans now want to secede from the United States. 37% of respondents indicated a willingness to secede. Now this is from thehill.com. I'm not familiar with this website.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
either.
know if this website has any political affiliations or sightings. I'm not sure. But it's fairly new, July 15th, 2021. So, I mean, it is pretty, and again, a lot of this stems back in the division that we always talk about, the division of this country, which is it's alarming to us. And I mean, specifically, I know I kind of I'm trying to find the poll and talk.
Well, if you go up, it had a few
it?
bullet points of like, let's go back down a little bit, a little bit more. If you look there, support among Southern Republicans grew from polling conducted in January, which showed 50% were in favor of secession, but the number leapt to 66% in June.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I hear the term peaceful divorce being thrown around, man. And
where do you? Because this was new. I mean, I'll backtrack a second. So Texas has always been a state. Texas is a heavily Republican state, and they've always had the idea of secession from the U.S. That has always been a topic. You can Google it. There's actually been petitions and there's been bills.
Yep.
They're one of the major states that I don't know any other state that pushes for it or has pushed. I don't know if they're currently doing it.
Well, there's actually a few counties, not in Texas. I remember where it's at. It's somewhere, I think maybe around Seattle or something. That it was actually 3 counties that actually voted in favor of seceding from their state to join, I think, Idaho or something like that, like a neighboring state, and they were kind of on the border to actually leave the state that they were in to go to another state.
Yeah, I did read about that. But that. Yeah.